There you go. Is there sound now? And this could be a corner. Is it a corner? Let's see what's happening in this game. Aye, it's a corner to Austria. And it's going to be Alba. Hopefully you can hear me. It's going to be Alba. Going to put this ball in the box. Ball comes in. Oh, just over from Austria. Fortunate, fortunate, fortunate. I must admit. And we're now almost 6 minutes in here, and Austria are playing through the back. I'm going to have to get these teams as well, aren't I? I'm gonna. Yes, sound on. Yeah, I hadn't put the sound on. I'm just going to quickly grab the teams as well. That's annoying me, so I'm going to change that. My green screen isn't quite sitting the way it should, so it's. There you go. Yeah, so not a lot happening so far, but as I say, they did have the free kick, and now it's a corner to Austria again, and again it's Alaba. And they play it short, the ball comes back to Alaba again. He's still got people in the box, plays it to the right outside of the box, and that could go out for a goal kick. No, he keeps it in. Great ball in there from, in fact it was pretty poor actually from Austria. I thought it was going to go in the back post, but it didn't. It didn't. Let's grab his teams quickly. Well, stuff got a few. Honestly, I thought it was an 8 o'clock kickoff. I thought, I've got fine, I've got plenty of time. Turned out I didn't. Always the way, innit? Always the way. But it's goal kick to Scotland anyway. Team lineup. Let's get the team lineup. And it's a throw into Scotland here. Come on, Scotland! We can do this. So Scotland are taking this throw, and it's quite far up the park actually. I'll see if they can make anything of it. And I believe that was Christie. We only need to see who's on the park actually for Scotland. I'll get that. I'm just looking at a few things. But here Scotland are making a good run. And now they've played the ball back, but they seem to be attacking, play the ball forward. And Alba, with all his experience, lets that run out for a throw-in. Thank you for all your likes and shares and comments and all that stuff. Obviously that was Neon. I knew that was Neon. I'm not going to mention which was Neon. Every single time. fuck off. Right, now there should be more folk coming in if people are actually trying to watch the Scotland game. We see Scotland just passing it about at the back post, sorry, the back of their defence. For the moment, nothing interesting happening. I'm really thirsty. Excuse you. Apparently Roy Keane might be going to Celtic. Graham was telling me earlier. That could be quite an interesting appointment. You can only hope that it's not true, because I like Roy Keane, but I think he'd absolutely destroy Celtic. You just know the right man for the job. To be honest, what is it with every website you go to? It's always cookies this and GDPR this push. I got the team, no? I got the team! Yeah, baby! Got the team! Honestly, things just didn't work for me. So how is everyone in the chat world as I'm quickly doing this? So we see Hendry, he's back. This will take me just a few seconds and I'll have this finished. I'll stop talking. That's all we need. We only need the Scotland team. We didn't need the fucking Austrian team. It's fine. Austria won't win anyway. So it's 11 minutes. Well, 12 minutes gone. And it's still 0-0. True. And we see this. So we see Hanlon back in for one of his first returns to the Scotland team in a while. It's good to see that McTominay's not playing in defence, to be honest. It's quite a welcome sight. Rangers man, I'm going to say, is it Kent? Wasn't it Kent? Was it? One of them was meant to be playing, but he pulled out last minute. Well, a couple of days ago. So yeah, I mean, Scotland's quite a strong team. We just need to see how well Austria do, because they do have a phenomenal team. And they've got Alaba as well, so he'll be their main man going forward and down the wings and set plays and stuff. So yeah, it's going to be tough for us, but I believe that we can do it. Coming off the Euros qualifying, so I believe that we can do this. This is quite a tough game tonight. And then we've got a game on Sunday. Then we've got a game on, I believe, Wednesday after that. Once I've done this, I will be finished, and then you'll have all my attention. And there we are. So what's happening in chat anyway? Anything nice? Thanks, Sage. Thank you. Yeah, I thought it was Ryan Jack. I just wanted... sorry. I knew it was Jack or Ryan Kent. I knew it was one of the two. I think Kent's English, so that's why I was like, I know it's Kent or something like that. Yeah, Ryan Jack. But yeah, this should be quite a good game. I mean, I was going to do the England game, but come on, they're going to absolutely decimate San Marino. So let's do a game that's a little bit tough. Although I didn't see the Turkey game going the way it did last night. That was a toughie for Netherlands getting beat. So it's the thing, you never know what's going to happen in football. Like, you never know. The ball's in there, it's easily cleared there by Scotland. I'm going to be just... And the ball comes in again, it's easily cleared. So we're doing quite well defensively. We're not doing too well at closing down Austria and closing down at the source, but we're doing quite well when the ball does come in. The ball's in again and it's cleared. So we're now on the 15th, almost 16th minute here. I'm just going to back to chat. So... what do we think the score's going to be? Does anybody actually believe that Scotland's going to win this? I believe. I've got to believe. I've got to believe that we're going to win this. What's your score predictions? And here's Austria again. They're on the attack. They went down. It's going to be a free kick. And that wasn't the best. But here's Alaba, plays the ball through. Austria on the edge. Alaba has got his head up, sees the run. Oh, that was well done there by Hanlon. He had to get his head to that. As I say, most of this is going to go through Alaba. Most of this play. Because of his experience and his talent and his quality, most of it will go through him. We've just got to hope that we can keep him at the bay. Right. Do something. My player. So we've got to jump streams, guys and girls. Everybody's wondering what I'm doing. There you go, I've now caught up. So yeah, this first half, the first 18 minutes, it's all been mostly Austria, to be honest. Oh, and here they go, they're on again. They've got, oh, what did they do that for? Austria went for the shot, but they had, I don't know his name, to the right of them, and they could have played the guy into the right who would have had a clear shot, or they could have played the 1-2, and he decided to try and beat the goalkeeper from range. And we all know how well Scotland are doing just now in goals. I mean, they proved that in the past couple of months with the Euros qualifiers. So, yeah, David Marshall's not the man. Is not an easy man to beat, to be honest. Just had to double check there because it's Craig Gordon on the bench, so it is David Marshall. But here's Scotland on the attack. Now you've got somebody on the left. Now what can we do with it? We've got McTominay, who's central. He's got some space there. Hanlon's going on beyond McTominay. That was a wee bit silly from Tierney. But anyway, the ball comes in, and Dykes was waiting for it. Come on, Dykes! Oh, almost got through to Dykes there. Dykes has almost scored once this year in the Championship. 1 goal. So I don't hold out much hope. I'm hoping that Che Adams gets on at some point. That is the hope. Because I think that he could do something and bring something to this side. I'm not going to lie, I don't have much confidence. When Dykes is scoring, yeah, he's a phenomenal talent, but he's not been prolific. He hasn't been prolific this 2021 season. In 2021. So, you know, he's got to break his duck at some point, and he has got to score at some point. But will it be today? I don't know. We can only hope. So that's my thoughts on that. But Scotland again on the attack. They're actually starting to get into this game a little bit. I thought this kicked off at 8 o'clock, not 1:45, so I was in such a rush. I was in the bath, so I came out of the bath and I just literally came out of the bath, clothes on down here. So I thought I better get something to drink because I'm roasting still. Didn't have time to cool down. But thanks for everybody that's watching, commenting, sharing. Much appreciated. I hope everybody wants Scotland to win tonight. Come on, Scotland! Might even get a... In fact, I didn't even notice that. I've got a thing in the back there. I'm going to get up Hampden Park in the background. Just whilst I'm looking at stuff. Hampden Street. I think that one will do it. Quite like that. Keep that one. For a second I thought my stream had died. I was going to say, what's happening? It's just my luck. There you go, that looks better, that looks better. It looks as though I'm actually in Hampden. Anyway, back to the game, so it's a free kick to Austria. Alaba puts the ball in, and he plays it a little bit too short, which is quite easy for the Scottish defence. But Scotland give it straight back to Austria. Austria again on this right flank. They've got a lot of people in the box, does Scotland. Austria have got, honestly, it's like they've got 2 people for every Scottish person. And they play the ball to the left and they've got it quite comfortably. Can they put the ball on though? That is the question. And it comes to nothing. And Scotland clear to the halfway line. Scotland on the attack. Yeah, come on, that's going to be a free kick. No way! I mean, you ran right in front of him and quite obviously went in with the shoulder. And the referee says none given. I think I'm going to actually have to buy a pole for this green screen because it'd be much easier than just doing it the way that I do it now. Graham is correct. Just don't tell him I said that. And there's a free kick. Handling on the Austria player. Who do you think is going to go through the group? I personally think that Denmark's going to top the group. But people are saying they think it's going to be Austria. Either way, it's going to be tough. Austria have had 3 attempts, 1 on target. Scotland have had near 2. Wouldn't expect anything else from Scotland. If they win, it's going to be a snatch and grab. It's not going to be anything spectacular. Hi Shadow. Hi use Cookie. Fortnite kid. Ooh. Everybody's welcome if you play Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite. I play Population 1 on the VR, and that's like Fortnite, but you're standing about and doing stuff. It's pretty good. I haven't actually ever played Fortnite, but I've played the thing for the VR. So Shadow, who do you think is going to win the game tonight? And it's a free kick again to Austria. Honestly, Austria are getting free kick after free kick, and Scotland aren't. Somebody's in the back pocket. And that comes to not a lot. Scotland again, just clear it. I mean, Austria have had chances, just haven't been able to capitalise on it. Scotland have had none. I say that, oh come on, right, now, touch it! Oh mate, Christy, you had somebody to run there, and you didn't take it. Oh, Dykes! Oh, the ball almost fell there to Dykes, but Christie made the wrong choice. He decided to go left to play it to Robertson, rather than play it back to the wing. And obviously when he played it to Robertson, he had to stretch and try and get it back in the box. See Christie, by the way, quicker he leaves Celtic. When Roy Keane comes in, his bags will be packed. He'll be gone. Large community. It's getting larger. Fortnite's alright actually. Well, see, Fortnite's quite... I don't know. As I say, I haven't played it, I've only seen it, but I've played Population 1, it's the same as Fortnite, but VR. And it's okay, because you've got to think on your feet, build walls and all this kind of stuff, so... You know, I suppose it's okay. Keeps you on your toes. Keeps you on your tippity toes. But yeah, everybody's welcome here. The more, the merrier. Thank you for everybody that's watching along, commented, liked, shared, all that. Austria have a slight knock, so that's what they're doing just now. They're fixing that out. So we're now 28 minutes in almost, and it's still 0-0. Do we think that 1-1's a good result for Scotland here? I think if I think 1-1 with Austria, sorry, draw with Austria, that's 1 point. Draw with Denmark, that's 1 point. So that's 2. I can count. Israel is our bogey team, so they're going to be tough. But we should pick up points when we play the likes of the Faroe Islands. Again, other teams are going to pick up points as well. But if we can keep Denmark and Austria in and amongst us for a while until we get more playing time under Clark, I think that would be good. Ideally, I would like to win tonight, but I don't see it, and O'Donnell's got to throw in. I don't see it happening. I don't see us beating Austria. I think Austria have got too much pedigree in their team. It's a throw-in against Scotland. So not a lot happening. I'm just going to do something. It's really annoying me. I'm a wanderer, and I go round, wander. So how is everybody in the chat? He's all doing the boogie woogie. The boogie woogie. That's fine. Just checking something as well as I'm watching the football. Nothing much happening at the moment, to be honest. Just playing in the midfield as they normally do. But England are winning against San Marino, if anybody's interested. Which isn't a surprise. They're always going to beat San Marino. Let's not kid ourselves. You thought they were going to win. There was no chance. You can all hope Scotland do the same. And here's Austria with the back pass, almost put their goalkeeper under a lot of pressure, but Scotland just didn't really commit to that run to press the goalkeeper, so it's still 0-0 here at Hampden Park, and by the looks of it, it's been wet there. Don't think it's rained here in West Lothian, but well, it rained early in the day, but not for hours and hours. So, thank you everybody that's watching, liking, sharing, commenting. Yeah, who thinks that Landon Dykes is going to get a goal tonight? Because I don't. Well, we see Che Adams in the second half. That's a big coup for Scotland, having him to choose from. I think he's on the bench. I'll double check that. I think he is. Yeah, he is on the bench. Yeah. Who do you put on, McBurney or Adams? It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I'm kidding on, obviously. Sarcasm. But again, Austria are attacking, but Scotland are able to get the ball away from their defence. Play ball through to Landon Dykes, but it doesn't get to it. I mean, it's not his fault. If he's not going to get the service tonight, then you can't put any blame on him. But I think tonight it's going to be I would rather see Che Adams come on at some point, even just to give him some support. Because to break down this Austria team is going to be really, really difficult. Che Adams hasn't done much for Southampton this season, although he has played really well. He has played rather well for Southampton when I've seen him playing. Him and Danny Ings are linking up quite well together, so be interesting to see what Steve Clarke thinks tonight, if he's going to go just Che Adams or if he's going to go Che Adams and a striker. Because Austria, McTominay gets the ball clear and Austria win it straight back again. I'm quite happy to see McTominay not play in defence tonight though. Hanlon seems to have taken up that position tonight, which is good for him. First game back in a little while. He's getting on a bit, but I would rather play Austria shoot, but it was just off a Scotland defender. I'd much rather see a proper centre back play, and then that allows a really good midfielder. Some might say world class, some might say really good. I don't want to upset all the non-Man U fans because they'll say that he's not world class. So let's not have no bias. Have no bias, no satisfaction. And again, Austria just come on attack again. It seems to be wave after wave. Here's Alaba. He's asking for his teammate to come closer. Does attempt to 1-2. He loses it, but he gets it back. That's what Alaba brings. He just brings so much to the game. See if Scotland can do anything. I don't think they can. So we're now 35 minutes in. 0-0. Austria will be the more disappointed at half time that they haven't been able to do anything with this and not been able to get ahead. They've certainly been the better team. They've had more chances. Scotland haven't had a shot on target this game. But Austria are just playing it calmly, just playing the ball sideways back and then waiting for the opportunity, then they're going straight ahead, putting the ball forward. That's what they've done again. The ball seems to keep going through Alaba, down his left here. Alaba with the throw in. And he's also on the edge of the box. McTominay can't quite get the ball cleared. Austria put the ball in and they lose it, so it's now a goal kick. That was yet another warning to Scotland. Austria are walking through this defence. Well, they're getting to the defence. They're walking through the midfield quite easily. Fortunately, the defence are doing quite well. But it is squeaky bumhole time, like. You just know that if Austria get ahead, then Scotland aren't going to get a goal back. This is going to be either a 1-0 victory to Scotland or Austria will win. Scotland don't have 2 goals in them. Not in this current state. Maybe if they bring on Che Adams it may change, but at the moment no chance. So we're 38 minutes in almost. And Scotland on attack again. In the box! Tries to put it in, gets a corner though. Scotland's got a corner. O'Donnell, that was a good run there. He couldn't quite get past his man. So the next best thing was to try and get a corner, and that's what he does successfully. He gets past Alaba for the first man, and he can't get past the second man, but still. Ball comes in. Not a bad cross, but Dykes goes down. And he's not claiming for anything. So was he touched? Was he impeded? We'll see a replay, but he just seems to go down on one knee. And then look to the referee, and there's nothing in that at all. You know, I don't know. I don't mind Dykes. I just don't see how he's going to do well in this game. But let's look at the options. There's not many. There's not many, unfortunately. But Scotland again on the attack. Tierney goes down. I thought the referee was saying play on there, but it wasn't. He says there was no foul. Neil-toi. Exactly. Come on, Eagles. I'd tell me if I could even spell Scotland. See if it's 1-1, Shadow, I will be happy. I will be happy. I think a draw in this game is good. It's not what we need, and it may not be what we want, but it is a good result. As I say, you want to keep Denmark and Austria in and around you if possible. If you can go ahead of them, fantastic. Like, beat them, go 3 points clear, that's fantastic. Don't see that happening though. So we should pick up points with Faroe Islands. Hopefully we can get a result with Israel, depending on, because they are our bogey team at the moment. We've played them so much and we've been beat more times than we've won. That's going to end at some point. And here's Tierney, he's beat his man, he's got plenty of time, ball in the box, shoots, and it hits the Austria defender. It's getting better from Scotland though, they're finding little pockets of space. When you've got the likes of Tierney, he can certainly beat anybody on the park. He gets the ball to Christie, but Christie can't get the ball beyond the defender. Not a big fan of Christie. I mean, even as a Celtic fan, I should be, but I don't know. Maybe he's just too ball greedy for me at times. Seems to like to shoot a lot when the pass would seem the more logical choice. But I suppose when you're a footballer, it's all about you, isn't it? You've got to have that mercenary attitude. So Alaba has been really effective this first half for Austria. He's definitely played them into a lot of good positions. Oh, London Dykes gets it from the goalkeeper. Pass! Oh, Scotland! Shoot! Oh, the goalkeeper saved it! The goalkeeper put the ball out short. London Dykes gets it. London Dykes passes the ball to, I'll be honest, I don't know, because I was that excited. And he shoots, and the goalkeeper saves with his foot. Let's see there. Ball comes out, Landon Dykes. Landon Dykes passes to Christie. Christie shoots. Christie shot, and Christie had O'Donnell up with him, but he took the shot, and the goalkeeper saved it with his legs. Could Christie have done better? I don't know. But come on, sometimes you've just got to deal with what is put your way, and if they're going to give you that opportunity, you have to take it. That might have been our one and only chance in this game, but come on, I believe. 43 minutes in. It's going to be a corner to Scotland. Scotland are definitely have Austria on the back foot now. What can Scotland do with it though? Can we get a goal when we've been up the past 2 or 3 minutes? Dominating 2 or 3 minutes. That's wishful thinking, I suppose. The ball comes in and it's cleared by Austria. Austria, I don't know who he is. He goes down. It's a free kick anyway to Austria. Christie claims that he banged his head as well, but Grashke got banged in the head, so there we are. But come on, Scotland. For a few moments there, you gave me belief. Hi, real life Neil. What if a Rangers fan is watching your stream? More than welcome to. More than welcome. To be fair though, I did say that Christie. See, I don't know. As a Celtic fan, there's a lot of players on my team that I would rather just get shot at the end of the season, sell them, get shot at them. I mean, if you don't want to play for the badge, then there's the door. We've seen that with Rangers this season. Every player played for the badge, and they achieved what they thought was, well, not impossible, but they thought that winning the league would be extremely difficult. In the end, it turned out to be a canter because Celtic just didn't turn up at all at any point in the season. And I think I'm a big fan of Edward, but he's going to have to go. The only player I really want to keep is Ayer. It's the only player that I really want to keep. The likes of Christie can just go. I would rather sell them and bring somebody in or play some of the. But he ran with it, and the bounce came and hit him on the knee, and then it went behind him. I expected a lot better from McTominay there, but Scotland really don't want half time to come. they've really come into this game in the past 5 minutes. There's an Austrian player down. He's getting some medical attention. And I believe that is now half time. So that's half time now called. And it's 0-0. So it's half time. Let's see what's happening in the chat. But yeah, I think Christie's chance, right, was really difficult. So I'm not going to say it was an easy one to take, because it wasn't. So you can't blame him. But that chance there that Dykes had, and then Christie had, risky. How we couldn't score it, crazy. I mean, how many chances are we going to get? You're not going to get very many. I'm going to get some just 1 second. Yes, I did find your juice stash and I did steal a can. So there we are. So what do you think the score's going to be, Neil? You think Scotland can do this tonight? It's going to be a tough. It's going to be a tough ask. Definitely. It's going to be a tough game. Everyone's welcome, right? Come to my house and I'll start giving you all juice. Pretty sure she'll only be saying that when I'm handing it all her juice. She'll go off her nut. Yeah, I think 1-1. As I was saying earlier, if we can get a draw and keep Denmark and Austria in and around us, that will be our best results, I think. Israel are our bogey team, but we've got to beat them at some point, and we're going to pick up wins against Faroe Islands. So yeah, I mean, tonight we started off not too great. You expect that from Scotland, but we dominated the final 5 minutes. Did half time come too soon? We'll see. Hopefully not. Hopefully we can get out there and start playing like we did in the last 5 minutes, maybe 5-10 minutes in, and hopefully get a goal or something. But it's Scotland. You just, honestly, it's like Crystal Palace. Like it's just like what Eagle says, snatch and grab. That's all it is. And if Scotland can do that, then a win's a win. I'll take it either way. I will take anything, honestly. It's Friday tomorrow. It's quite strange. I keep thinking it's Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know why. It's been a long week. But what do we think of Roy Keane perhaps taking over at Celtic? I did think it would be the likes of Wilder or Eddie Howe. Because I've already discussed Steven Gerrard, and we all know he's done a fantastic job at Rangers, so we kind of keep talking about Rangers. Oh, hi Jobby. Sorry. It's not Jobby. I keep saying Jobby, it's not Jobby. It's it depends on what account you're using. Aye, no parties by the way, because yes, as I was just saying, I don't think it's Jobby. I'm pretty sure you share your account. Mate, I was in my house on Sunday, and I was doing the Rangers Celtic game, and anyway, it finished 1-1, and next door started partying, and they were partying until 11 o'clock, and I was working the next day, so I went out and shouted, and the friend went, oh, we're just leaving, right, okay, whatever. But downstairs from them, because I stay in a house, but next door it's a flat. Anyway, they'd been smoking and throwing their fags out, and it went all over the kids' toys. So the mum next door, she went out and picked up 43 fags and put them all over the guy's BMW, and took photos. So I don't know what the guy done, but I don't think he was too happy. Fuck him. But I mean, you can I don't know if you can break rules or whatever, but he was breaking rules. He had a full house party. Aye, Joby, I'm doing not too bad actually. Getting more subscribers, getting more numbers, getting more likes, more shares. I've done 2 challenges. Ian's meant to be doing one. Ian, who's on the chat now, get him told he's to do it. He keeps he keeps not doing it. He keeps jobbing out of it. And I'm starting a podcast on Saturday, I believe. So I've got a podcast on Saturday I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to do it on the Saturday and put it up on the Saturday, or do it on the Saturday and put it up a few days later. Graham's on. If he's watching just now, he might know better, but I think I'm going to add pictures and stuff to it, so I'm going to try and make it look as professional as I can. And if anybody knows me, I'm lazy, so I'll do it with the minimalist of efforts. But I will do it. I've turned off my VLC power, but that was just silly. So how is you, Jobby, anyway? See if Scotland score. Well, I'm hoping Scotland score, and I'm hoping they win. But see if my neighbour starts that shite again tonight, I will go up there and I'll throw him at his window. I swear. Because, just honestly, there's no need to. He was partying from 12 o'clock until 11 o'clock that night, and he's done it. See, I didn't know he was a Celtic fan. Sorry, I didn't know he was a Rangers fan. Right, I've stayed here 7 years. I didn't know he was a Rangers fan until, well, Rangers started winning stuff. But because Celtic dominated the Scottish League and Cups for X amount of years, he had nothing to celebrate. And then when Rangers won something and he's celebrating, I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on here? But it turns out if Rangers win, he has big massive parties. I didn't know that. He's been hiding under his tortoise shell for, well, the past fucking 3 or 4 years. Should you go and give him a rock? Tell him to go and hide under that again. There you go. Cheers, Jobby. Which video do you like? This one, The peanut one almost killed me. I don't like peanuts. I hate peanuts. But I've done it. The other one was a stinky fish. Don't ever eat that. I tell you. I tried to feed that to birds and dogs afterwards, and they said no. A bird turning down fish. Didn't even just like that. Nah mate, nah. Hi Trix. Well, I was talking about that on Sunday, so I don't know if I mentioned it during the stream, but I was talking about it on Sunday with Graham, because he was the one that told me. He says if this guy gets the Aberdeen job, then Scott Brown is going to go there and be an assistant player. So as soon as he got the appointment 2 days ago, I thought, yeah, Scott Brown's away. To be honest, I think Scott Brown would be fantastic for any up-and-coming midfielder that Celtic would have, and that's why I would have kept him around the squad. But let's be honest, he was only ever going to get a couple of games per year. If you're really serious, you really want to start competing in Europe. First you want to get back the Premier League title, and then Europe, and Scott Brown just can't compete at that level anymore in the European games. So for me it's a thanks Jobby. The City match wasn't too bad actually. So I think that it's a fantastic move for Scott Brown. It shows that he's going to go into management afterwards. This way he gets bedded in nice and gentle, gets a few games, learns a wee bit here, learns a bit there. At some point he might take on the under 18s, under 23 training, and then maybe take on a few of those games. So I think it's really, really good for Scott Brown and Celtic as well. Come on Man U, exactly, it's all about Man U. I think with Scott Brown leaving as well, I think that really, really shows that Celtic are going to be looking at a total overhaul of their squad in the summer, and they should have done that last season. Not this season, not the winter window, but last season. If folk didn't want to be there. Now, Celtic is a team that's a stepping stone team, same as Rangers. And the only way that Celtic and Rangers pull in these potential players that are potential prodigies or potential world-class players is by them playing at Celtic and Rangers and treating it as a stepping stone. Soon as you play for Celtic and Rangers and they start saying, look, you're not getting sold, you're not going to that team, that's when they'll go, alright, I'll just choose a different team for my stepping stone then. I won't go there. And we'll see the Scottish game fall further and further and further. And that's unfortunately where we are. But yeah. I'm not a big fan of Scottish football because it's all about like kicking the ball long, direct, right here. It's like I'll sign Peter Crouch because he's really tall and I can kick the ball onto Peter Crouch, who can then head it to this person, who can then score, and that's the only reason why Peter Crouch is in the team. And that's the way Scottish football is, and it's fucking boring to watch. But again, what do? We seen at Celtic they had Brendan Rodgers, and then look how they treated him when he wanted to go to Leicester. I mean, it's going to happen. You're not going to stand in his way and go, well, you know what? You are going to stay here to the end of the season. I don't agree with the way that he left. I'm just looking at the scores here. Germany are winning, surprising, but I think they've changed their manager, haven't they? Or is Lowe still in charge? there's been a lot of things wrong with Celtic for the past 3 or 4 years. It needs a complete overhaul. Rangers did that overhaul, and they're now reaping the benefits. Just look how good they were in Europe. And then we've seen Aberdeen, they were quite good a couple of seasons ago, so perhaps Scottish football is somewhat on the turn. Somewhat. It always amazes me that you've got players that will play in the Prem and they'll say, okay, so I play for Chelsea, I do not want to leave London, so I'll sign for Arsenal. Okay, they go to Arsenal, and then they'll say, alright, I'm not going to leave, so I'll go to Fulham, right? Just that sort of stuff. But yet, no player will say, I play in Manchester and I want to stay close to Manchester, so I'll sign for a Scottish team. No one does that. Unless you are a player like Roy Keane or Robbie Keane that supported Celtic as a boy, you just will not join a Scottish club. Second half's about to get underway, and it kicks off. Austria kick off. I don't see any changes yet from Scotland. Nothing's been mentioned. Really need to get a second screen for this. Yeah, TD. Yeah, hi TD. Yeah, Scotland are playing. So the first 40 minutes, Austria dominated, but the final 5 minutes, Scotland played really, really well. And I don't think Scotland wanted half time. They had a good chance because the goalkeeper got a back pass. He passed it out, went to Dykes. Dykes then passed to Christie, and Christie shot, but it shot directly at the goalkeeper's legs, which obviously got saved. There was an option to pass it to O'Donnell, but you know Christie, he just always shoots. So yeah, I mean, as I say, if we get a draw, it's not a bad result. I want to see goals. I want to celebrate Scotland scoring, but a draw is a draw. And if we can stay close to these teams, then I'm happy. It's only the first game in the competition, and Austria are a pretty tough team. I mean, there's no getting away from that. It's not an easy team to play. Austria playing us would think that we are one of the easier teams to get. So yeah, it's all good. I don't know if you're in the chat, Graham, but if you're in the chat, link me one of the polls. I'll buy one of the polls for the green screen, because it makes it a lot easier, eh? Sorry, if Graham's in, he knows what I'm talking about. But I thank you for everybody that's liked and shared and still watching. It's much appreciated. And somebody will be winning £50. It's only 6 days to go. I don't know if it'll be PayPal or Amazon gift vouchers. Probably Amazon gift vouchers, to be honest. Just for the first time, because it's easier. And then the person that wins it can always say, look, screenshot it and go, look, I did actually get that money from GC Football Watchalong. Because sharing your PayPal is not always advisable, so probably be Amazon first. So yeah, if Ian's through, Ian can do the draw. If not, Graham can do it. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I haven't decided right to do it. Put all the names in a hat and do it that way. So then afterwards I can go, well, look, this was the names, or write a computer program that randomises. That is a better way to do it. But people might not. But well, to be fair, you could just click it and it'll come up with a name, and then you go, look, if I do it again, it's somebody else's name. But my point is, some people don't believe in these computer randomators. They don't believe it's that random. So I want to make it as fair and as honest as possible. So don't know. What do you think? A bowler hat and names? or a computer program. Is that you can or you can't fake them? Because on a random meter you can fake it. Trust me. Can, you can. I was going to say that's why I don't know, because I can do it in the program. You can do it so it is random, but as I say, you can fake it so you can go, well, and somebody else will win it. So I might just do the whole hat thing. I mean, 6 and 2 threes really. You can fake it, as you said. Exactly. I hate Rangers as well. Well, I can't say that on this stream, but yeah. I only hate Rangers when we're playing against them. Other than that, I don't really give a fuck. Austria on the attack, but McTominay gets in there well. But the ball goes to Alaba. Alaba's asking a few of his teammates to come down and give him some assistance, which they're doing. But when it comes in, Austria, is that going to be offside though? The flag didn't go up, but fortunately Scotland got back and did defend it. And then we see Tierney, he's running up the park, and he plays the ball sideways to somebody. Shot. Fuck. Yeah, that was a bit silly from Tierney. He had people ahead of him, like Christie, but he put the ball sideways rather than ahead. I was going to double check to see who that was that he played to. I've got an idea of who it was, but I want to confirm it. Yeah, he played it to Armstrong, that's who it was. Played it to Armstrong. So Dykes is still in the park. Che Adams isn't on yet. And we see McTominay. Ian can do the conjuring out the hat, and if he pulls out a rabbit, then we know he's fixed it. It's not the big 55. It's 1. Where did the Rangers get this 55 from? Can somebody please explain to me why it's 55? It's 1. You're a new business, so it's 1. I had this discussion on Sunday with somebody in the stream. I said, well, pay them back 78 million, and then it came out that actually it was only 20 million that Rangers were due. Anyway, point is, if you want to be that team, then pay off your debt. You didn't. I mean, families and businesses suffered because they didn't get paid the money. So to come out and have the brass neck and go, it's 55. Well, it's no. It's just no. There's that person that didn't get the money for the paint, or the clown person or whatever. You know, it was only like about £1,000, but £1,000 is a lot of money to these small businesses. Austria, get the ball in. Oh, what a save there by Marshall. Gets the ball cleared. Absolutely fantastic. Showing glimpses of when he played for Celtic against Barcelona. That was like 15 years ago. Still got cat-like reflexes. I'm just seeing this replay. Never 55. So we're 55 minutes in, and great save again! And Austria scored, but that's going to be off. Is that going to be offside? Please be offside. Please be offside. I'll see this again. Yeah, I think that might be offside. David Marshall's claiming offside. I think it might be offside. Let's see. It was a good save by David Marshall, but he did spill it. Jack Hendry couldn't get back in time. And that is 1-0. Oh well, that's game over. But Scotland pulled down, show us a penalty. Fuck off, referee! He's got his arms around Christie like this, giving him a bear hug. He then gets him to the ground, and then he goes, nah, nothing. This referee is biased. Tell you, he will not get out of Hampden alive. Yeah, better change his score. Fucking hell. I mean, you don't need Alaba on your team when you've got the referee in your back pocket, do you? How is that not a penalty? Did you see that, Neil? How is that not a penalty? That is a stonewall penalty. You know, that's like a UFC move. He almost does a rock bottom on him. I can't hear what the commentators are saying, but they must be fuming, because that is a penalty all day, every day, twice on a Sunday. I mean, Armstrong gets in the box here and he shoots just wide. Probably should have done a lot better, but come on, Scotland. Don't let this referee beat you. I don't watch it, because if you're a Scotland fan, that will drive you up the wall. Here's Alaba, puts the ball in. No! Oh, it's going to be offside this time. It falls to Marshall's feet and he can't get to it proper. It does go into the net, but there was a foul at some point or offside, so it wasn't given, thankfully. And now Scotland have got a burst of energy. They know that they need to get into this. Right, we're 58 minutes in, we need to get Che Adams on. Let's get this band started. And Austria have it again. It's just... Can Dykes? No. Dykes almost got to it there. If he'd have got to it, he had a chance to play it out to O'Donnell. But how that wasn't given as a penalty is beyond me. Honestly. Fucking joke, man. Absolute joke. What's the score with England? Thank you everybody that shared, liked, commented, all that jazz. Scotland on attack again. McTominay, he's looking. Plays the ball to him again. When you do look at Scotland, they do have a lot of talent in their squad. So should we be doing better? I don't know, but what does Steve Clarke want Scotland to do? How does he want them to play? And that's pretty much the question. Landon Dykes isn't really getting any service. So come on, the quicker you bring on Che Adams, the better, in my opinion. Here's Armstrong. Christie gets pushed, but he doesn't go down. He stays up. Could have went down there. Oh, that was a bad one on Tierney. He got elbowed in the face there. That has to be a free kick. The referee does give it. He couldn't give anything else really. Edge of the box, but it's on the side. So this could be quite a good angle to get a nice ball in. Hi Max. Well, I think Austria might win it, to be honest, Max. I wouldn't be surprised. But Scotland have had their chances. Not many, but they've had the chances. Come on, let's see what we can do with this free kick. Ball comes in. It's a bit deep. Too deep for Hanlon. In the end, it was a complete waste. And again, we see this penalty call from a different angle. The referee sees this crystal clear, and yet he says no. Yeah. Okay. It's not to say that Scotland would have scored the penalty, but it was definitely should have been a penalty. Here's Scotland on the attack. What can he do with this? And he goes down. And it's a free kick. Who's it given to? Given to Austria, I think. Don't see too much wrong with that, but there we are. Scotland put the ball right up to the other end of the park, and Robertson can't get there. This is when they're starting to do this stupid long ball carry on. They've got enough players in this team to play short passes. You don't need to resort to this long ball nonsense. You don't have big players in your team. Play to your team's strength. Pass, pass, pass. Scotland certainly aren't playing a pressing game. They're just quite happy to let Austria run past them. They're not pressing them. Bit of a mistake. And there's Alaba again, puts in a lovely ball, but Hanlon gets there. He's been quite impressive tonight, I must say. There you go, I'm no longer thirsty. Don't even like fizzy juice at the best of times, but I was thirsty tonight. "64 minutes in, come on, get on Che Adams." Why would you keep somebody like Che Adams on the bench for any longer than what you need to? Really, just put him on. Let's see what he can do. There we go. He's getting shown some tactics now, so he's going to come on. If you ask, you shall receive. I wonder what his thoughts are. Thinking, well, to be honest, Scotland team isn't bad. I just don't know why we don't get better results. So he's got a good team around him. McTominay, McGinn. Players that are certainly doing it in the Premier League. Tierney, Robertson. So we're now 65 minutes in. Throw into Austria. Here comes Che Adams. And is that Dyke's going to come off for him? No, it's Armstrong. Armstrong's going to come off. He's going to do, as I said earlier, he's going to try and play Adams to support Dykes. It's going to be like how Che Adams plays for Southampton when he supports Danny Ings. Come on, Adams. Come on, Scotland. Yeah, we just need to see Che Adams on the ball. He tried to, that was his first touch, try to get it up to Dykes there, doesn't work out. We need to see what sort of impact he can have though. Is he going to make space for Dykes? Is he going to get in little spaces to play Dykes in? It's a throw in to Austria, and they're also making a change. Let's see what happens. It's Friday tomorrow. Friday. David Marshall gets that quite easily. Come on, we should be able to get a goal back in this. I say Scotland's good for one goal, that's it. They're not going to score two, but one goal. McTominay doesn't have much support or much options. Oh, it's a good wee ball there. Puts it in the ball. Oh, it's going to be a corner to Scotland. Austria get the ball out. Robertson's going to take it. Che Adams in the box. Is this what miracles are made of? Ball comes in, not the best, but Austria don't clear it. It's going to be a throw at Scotland. There's no rush though from Scotland. And Austria make the substitution. Off comes Grich and on comes Shaz. I know, close. Friday. Got a downvote. How naughty. Naughty, very naughty. But anyway, Scotland now take this throw in, and Dykes loses possession from the throw in up in the final third to give it back to Austria. No wonder McGinn's telling them to just push up and don't be such a wally. So, results, well, thus far: Spain, Greece 1-1, Sweden, Georgia 1-0, Bulgaria got beat off of Switzerland 3-1, Italy 2-0, Northern Ireland 0. Israel got beat by Denmark, which I said that. Moldova beat Faroe Islands. England's 4-0 against San Marino. Hungary, Poland 2-2. Germany 3, Iceland 0. Liechtenstein, Armenia 0-0. Romania 2, North Macedonia 0. Did Big Ibra score for Sweden? That is the question. That is the question. I want to know. Did Ibra score? Hey. There you go. It was Klassen that scored, but Ibra gave the assist. The guy's almost 40 and he's still banging in goals for fun. He's like the Hugh Hefner of the football world. 70 minutes here in Austria on the attack. It's not really a surprise, really, is it? It could be because of the score. Or it could be that guy from Sunday, Mr. Coltsier, whatever his name is. He probably came back on after I gave him abuse on Sunday. To be fair, he did say he was going to stab somebody. So then I gave him abuse. Then he gave me a dislike. But I think he might have still a sub though. I don't know. Anyway, Scotland have a free kick. And they keep just passing the ball to somebody for somebody else to take it. This ball has to come in deep. And it's out to the referee's... What's the referee? He says, you didn't wait until I blow the whistle. O'Donnell's like, come on mate, just go on mate. I wonder if they play the same tactic again. I don't think they will. I seen the ball comes in. Hanlon! Hanlon! Oh! Hanlon! Hanlon scores for Scotland! The referee done us a favour. Is this going to be onside though? I keep seeing replays. I've not seen if it's a goal yet. The referee gets the goalkeeper gets a touch. It's 1-1! Come on, Scotland! The referee gave us that free kick again that allowed us to then put in a different ball. Line up ball. I should see, to be honest with you, I should be putting in the subs, but I never do. As long as I do the score, that's all I do. I need to start putting subs in. And Scotland are on the ascendancy. They're in the box. Play the ball. Oh, it's a corner. We can feel it. It's like a new emotion. It's a feeling that Scotland fans never feel. I feel the energy. It's absolutely chucking it down at Hampden, and I mean heavy. It's like the sort of rain that Noah saw, and he went away and built a ship in his shed. It's that kind of rain. Kid you not. Ball comes in from Robertson. It's not the best. The ball's still on the ball. The ball went through everywhere. Nobody knew who was going to get it. But it comes back in. Oh, shot! It goes in the back of the net from McGinn. But the referee says he'd already blown the whistle for a free kick. Now, why did he blow the whistle? I don't see anything in that. There may have been, the replay didn't really show anything. But the ball comes through, and it goes through multiple legs, and no Austrian player and no Scottish player sees the ball until it hits off an Austrian defender, and he turns round and gets the ball cleared, and that's when McGinn gets it and shoots. But in that meantime, there was it was a tackle on an Austrian player, and he went down, and that was then deemed to be a foul, and that's why the goal wasn't given. Come on, Scotland! 1-1's good. I'll take 1-1. I'm not a greedy person, but I wouldn't mind it being 2. And there's Austria. They've got the ball in the box. Ball back to Alaba. Alaba puts the ball in. Lovely ball. It's a great save there by Marshall. 74th minute. I wonder what that was. Honestly, I'm going to get a poll for his green screen because it's annoying me. It keeps bunching up. Hi Darius. Yeah, Austria is very strong, very strong. That's why I'm surprised that Scotland are doing so well. We should have had a penalty as well. But they've let Austria get his ball in the box. That was absolutely ridiculous. Nobody ran with the man down the flank to try and keep the ball out. Right, I'm going to do this just quickly because Neil asked. He asked kindly and nicely, so I'll do it. Not something I usually do, to be honest, but I'll do it. I won't do that though. Almost changed the badge here. That'd have been silly. I feel the energy. I can see me partying tonight. I'll be like, yeah! And next door I'll be complaining to me, and I'll be like, yay! There you go. Che Adams. There's Christie. Plays the ball. Oh, cheeky. Almost gets to Adams though. Christie again. Christie, should get in the box. Still in the box, Scotland. Gets the ball. Oh, Hampden Park just doesn't get it in time. Now you would think a guy with bleached blonde hair would be a lot quicker. If you're going to dye your hair, you better be speedy. He almost gets his foot to it though. I'm not entirely convinced of this Austrian goalkeeper. There's been a few times where I'm thinking you could have been beat. Honestly. Right. Come on Scotland, we can do this. Just seeing the replay again of that miss by Dykes. But Austria got the ball forward. Scotland again. McTominay gets to it, but the ball ends up at Alaba. Thank you for all the likes and shares. 1-2. It could be 1-2. It better not be 1-2. What channel? Oh, it's on the Sky Sports main event. Come on, Scotland! Get the ball in! Oh, it was. Why is it? Any player that I know, Championship, Premiership, whatever, it was Robertson in this case, can't cross a ball. Here comes McGregor, he's going to come on for Dykes. So, is Che Adams going to push up? Oh, sugar, I thought I pressed the right button there, but I hadn't. And on comes McGregor. So Che Adams is now pushed up. So he's now playing as the lone striker where Dykes was playing. Could Adams have done better in those positions that Dykes had? We'll hopefully find out. Got 13 minutes. If Scotland win tonight, I'm going to go to the shop, I'm going to get a carry out, and I'm going to text work tonight and say I won't be in because I'll be steaming tomorrow. Nah, kidding. I'll work from home. I'll just do my work with a hangover. Oh, I tell you, Scotland are getting a few chances, by the way. Getting a fair few chances. That's super annoying. Oh, Che Adams is claiming for a handball. Not given, no. Not given. Austria on the break, but that should be Tierney's ball. Tierney loses it. Again to Austria. But that was easily taken there by Hendry. Alaba's been marked a little bit closer this half, so he's not had as much of the ball going through him this time. Oh! And Austria score. Yeah. Fantastic header there by Austria. There was no chance he was saving that. David Marshall. What's off, Neil? Oh, mate. I feel deflated, which is quite a weird feeling because I'm a fatty. Strange feeling. It's a yellow card to O'Donnell. He doesn't know why he's getting it though. He's a little bit confused. Let's see what he's done, if anything. See the replay. I mean, he goes in, he catches him a slightly bit late, but nothing much in that. Not a yellow card, anyway. Scotland have to do it all over again to try and get back into this. 81 minutes gone. That was some header though by Austria and some goal. Keeper had no chance of saving that in all honesty. So we've got 8 minutes plus stoppage time to save this tie and stop Austria going 3 points clear of us. Scotland play well there. People in the box, ball comes in lovely, ball keeps coming, McGinn just over. He couldn't get his head over that to keep the ball down. Unlucky. Unlucky. Thanks for all the likes and shares, by the way. It's all good. Gives me plenty of encouragement. Next game, I think Scotland is Sunday. Don't know what games I'm doing next though. I thought tonight the game started at 8 o'clock. Turned out it started at 8:45. So I was a little bit late for that. Oops. Morning, Austria. Is that a sigh of disapproval towards Scotland? Because if it is, I can hear it. I can hear it. Monty, Austria, get in there. Here, by the way, Austria might win. They might win, but we're Scotland. We believe. We always believe. We never give up. As long as there's still time on the clock, we can always get a goal. Oh, as I say that, Scotland's came through. They've got a few people. Che Adams stay onside. Oh, I just couldn't quite. They couldn't get the ball to Che Adams, but Che Adams did stray offside there. So when he was trying to get back on side, there was a bit of a delay in the pass. 84 minutes. Corner to Scotland. Robertson going to put the ball in. He needs to have a better cross this time than he did in the last half. The last cross, sorry. Because the last corner was mince, as they would say in Scotland. Proper mince. Let's see. Can he defend this? The referee's having a word. Not the best, but it's back in again. Oh, overhead kick! Okay, is that a goal? What a goal for it is a goal. Overhead kick, I believe, by McGinn. And Austria are claiming for offside. But we shall see if that's onside. I hate when it goes like that, because it always says onside or offside. Fucking annoys me. And it's 2-2. The goal is given. Come on, Scotland! That's playing with confidence. You're only 6 yards out and you go overhead kick it. Absolute confidence there. It's not about, well, it is about tonight's score obviously, but also what can we take away from this game? What is the positives? What is the negatives? There's a lot of positives in this game. We've got 5 minutes. Let's do this. Hi Luke. Hi Luke. Andy. Oh, hi Luke. Here, that was a good header from Austria, by the way, but what a goal from Scotland. That was fantastic. Austria shoot! But it should be dealt with. It is. Come on, Scotland. There's Alaba on the edge of the box. And my stream is behind, by the way, in case anybody's wondering. I seem not to have the best connection. But David Marshall gets the ball quick and he's trying to play a quick goal kick here. But for me, that is up there for goal of the tournament for McGinn. He was just onside. I don't know if he thought he was maybe offside and he thought, I'll try it anyway. But he'd done it. The goalkeeper certainly wasn't expecting it. And he beat the goalkeeper with it. And here's Scotland on the attack again. Come on, Scotland. See, hopefully we can get a final 5 minutes like we did in the first half. It's going to be a corner. Lamar. Ball if it hits off Lamar. Does anybody ever... Well, depends on what age you are, or if you've ever watched Top Gear. Does anybody remember the singer Lamar? He done the ball comes in. Oh! Is that going to be... What's that going to be? Goal kick. Hanlon just can't direct it goalwards. He done the limousine episode, and he had James May, and he was quite upset. Always wondered what happened to him after his career. But Christie goes off, and on comes McLean. John McLean, Die Hard. Scotland again, come on! Oh, come on, that was a shocking ball. I mean, Che Adams was a lot easier to play to. Attempts on target, 4 to Scotland now, 5 to Austria. That was such an easy ball there, and he played it to the left rather than to Che Adams through the middle. Ball comes in, oh, Austria! He tries to be fancy with the lob on the run. It was great technique, just over though. And to be fair, I think that actually may have caught out. No, might not have caught out Marshall, but if it was on target, it would have been close. So we're 8 to 9 minutes in. Austria get the ball at the park. What can they do? They're just passing now on the edge of the box. looking for an opening. Alaba has some space. Don't seem to be in a rush here to try and get a third goal. They're now in the box. Scotland are going to get this clear, I think. Great save by... two great saves there by Marshall. Because it was a foul. Marshall didn't know that. But he saves it and then he gets the save on the rebound as well. You've got to think this guy's what, 36, 37? Still playing at the very top level when it comes to national teams anyway. It's going to be a goal kick. Sorry, free kick. And Scotland put the ball up. Oh, come on, that's got to be surely a free kick. Is that a free kick or is that going to be a yellow card for diving? 3 minutes of stoppage time, yellow card to El Sankar, and it's quite a good position for Scotland to have a free kick. If this was, I don't know, some players may think that they could score from here. I don't know, testing the goalkeeper, it hasn't been that good tonight, so maybe test him. It's worthwhile. McTominay's over it. Who's going to take the shot though? McTominay and Robertson. McTominay, waste. Absolute waste. Doesn't catch that at all. It's definitely been a good result for Scotland though. There's a lot of positives to take from this. The result 2-2 is fantastic. We should have had a penalty. We've played well. We've certainly played well. If we can play like this against teams like Israel and stuff, then we should pick up points here as well. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that stuff before you go if you've liked it. If you haven't, you can press downvote. But thanks for staying with me and watching and listening to me dribble on. Che Adams hasn't done much in this, well, 20 minutes he's had. May get a start next game, no? Che Adams there looking for the 1-2. Can McGinn get the ball back? McGinn's went down, there's no way that's a free kick though. And the referee agrees. And Austria on attack. And Scotland on the final attack. I think that's going to be full time after this. McGinn. Austria get the ball cleared, so that's going to be full time. And that is full time at Hampden. The referee played 4 seconds over stoppage time. Tell you, it's a fantastic result for Scotland. For England, they were always going to win. Quite a big one. Hi, Luke Brown Vlogs. Come on, Scotland, exactly. We've done well. I mean, it was 2-2. I'm quite happy with that. Like, I'm quite happy. It could have been a lot. To be fair, it could have been a lot worse for Scotland. We could have been looking at a 2-0 defeat or something like that. And to get come back twice, I'm quite happy with that. It is a good result. It is fantastic. I personally, if somebody had told me before the game, a draw, I would have been happy at 0-0. If somebody said to me 2-2 and Scotland looked really, really good 20%, 25% of the game, I would have taken that. And that's, for me, that's the main thing. Israel's going to be a tough game because they are our bogey team, but I won the Scots. I typed it in the window. We've got a real good team, we just need to know how to play them. When you've got the likes of, so we've got Tierney, Robertson, McTominay, McGinn, Che Adams, you've got good players there, and hopefully these players can cover some of the weaker players in the team, and that's all we can do. So the next game for Scotland, is it the Faroe Islands on Sunday, or is it Israel? Scotland fixture. Aye, so it's Israel. It's Israel, then it's Faroe Islands. Yeah, so the Israel one's going to be tough. Really, really tough. I think that we play on Sunday. If we can beat Israel, now we need to beat Israel. A draw isn't the best result. We need to beat them. So ideally, we would be on 7 points after we play the Faroe Islands. And Denmark, they won, but that would still keep us in and around Austria. Now, who does Austria? Does Austria play Denmark anytime soon? Yeah, they play Denmark on Wednesday. So they could theoretically, so they're on 1 point, they play the Faroe Islands, so that's 4 points. And if they get beat or draw with Denmark, a draw is the best result really. Scotland could be ahead of Austria. We just need to ensure that we keep going and we keep playing the way that we did, and hopefully by the end of Wednesday night we are ahead of Austria. And hopefully that game, personally, Austria Denmark, hopefully that's a draw. If that's a draw, it's good. So that's what I'm looking for out of that game. So yeah, Scotland's in a fantastic position just now. So yeah, but thanks for everybody that's watched and listened to me dribble on. I'm going to go just now because it's past my bedtime, and because I've got work in the morning. So I can join the Watchalong because let's see. I might even do the England game as well, just for the banter. Right, I'm going to say night.